Hello, hello, beautiful earth angels. Happy. Okay, happy Wednesday. I was just making sure the microphone is working. I see the little green. Yeah, okay, it's moving. There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is Jill Kempner, angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels. And I am delighted to be here with you. I'm going to share a little teaching on the ingredients of clarity. So, my mission is to help highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls transform pain into peace and become calm, clear, and confident with relaxation and angel love. And I'm devoted to awakening the inner alchemist. And what do I mean when I say that? The alchemist is someone who takes the lead, what is heavy, painful, leaden, and traumatic in your life, and turns it into spiritual gold, turns it into medicine, turns it into wisdom, turns it into a gem. And we do this by activating our soul's calm, aligning with our soul's clarity, and our soul's confidence. So my intention with everything I do is to create a space of transformation that you come one person and you leave transformed. And today I want to talk about clarity. And I have a workshop coming up, Clarity, the Alchemy of Devotion. And in the Angelic Alchemist membership, and there's still time to join that. And I'll share a little bit more about that shortly. So I've been thinking about clarity when I came up with the ingredients for calm, which was slow down, relax, and feel safe. I was like, ooh, there's ingredients for clarity. There's ingredients for confidence. And so the ingredients of clarity are simplify, release, and return to the sacred. And that's what I want to talk about today. So, excuse me. So your soul is already calm. Your soul is already clear, and your soul is already confident. And you're a soul having a human experience. So yeah, we've got the noise, right? There's noise, there's static, there's pain body, there's trauma. All of that is part of the human experience. There's suffering. And so to bring in your soul's clarity, hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. To bring in your soul's clarity, the 3 ingredients are simplify, release, and return to the sacred. So I want to talk about that. Clarity is not overcomplicating. Clarity is not control. And clarity is not perfection. Clarity is simplifying. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Clarity is simplifying our focus, simplifying the steps, simplifying our intention, right? So when we think about my job as an angel coach is to help my clients get the gems, to take their wound, what's holding them back, what's holding them down, what's holding them, and turn it into spiritual gold, turn it into a gem. And we do that through the alchemy formula. Invitation plus devotion plus intention plus R to the third, relax, release, receive, equals alchemy. And so we begin, part of the simplicity is that crystal clear intention. How do you want to feel? Like, you get to choose how you feel. and know that your thoughts are creating your feelings, and the feelings are the magnet that draw the experiences to you. So simplifying your intention, purifying your intention, clarifying your intention, right? Of course, that's going to bring clarity. So clarity is not overcomplicating, overthinking, massive indecision. It's simplifying. Okay, that's the first ingredient. The second ingredient is release. Yay. So releasing the unnecessary. To get to your next level of clarity, we have to release the unnecessary. It's simplifying and releasing template to really go together, right? All three of these ingredients will get you to your next level of clarity. So clarity comes from releasing, letting go, surrendering, right? Maybe we're surrendering that negative thought. Maybe we're surrendering an unhealthy relationship, maybe not the whole relationship, but the way we're interacting in that relationship. Maybe we're surrendering a habit that we know slows the flow of our angel's love, blocks our intuition, numbs us, right? Like your soul knows what you need to release to get clear. And here's something the angels are giving in really specifically. If you're judging yourself about it, that's probably not what you're being guided to release, right? What you're being guided to release is gonna bring relief. It's not gonna make you feel bad about yourself. Like, wow, I never heard that. That is so clear. Thank you, angels. Clear messages, right? When we're talking about clarity. Hi, Lauren. happy birthday. Birthday blessings, angel blessings. So what are you being guided to release? What is your soul saying? If I release this, yeah, I'm actually going to feel more clear. I'm going to have clarity. So, for me, what came up, I led a meditation last night at Sacred Ground, and there were 33 people there. It was so amazing. We packed the house, Dawn and I. Thank you, Dawn, for doing energy healing. We both did energy healing, and I led this beautiful meditation, and it was all about releasing and leading with your heart. And what I felt, okay, there's two things I had to release so I could return to my soul's clarity. One was release everybody back to their higher selves. I have this little process that I do. And it's so fascinating because I remembered everybody's name. Like, how could I remember 35 people's name? Well, 33, and then Dawn, right? I have this process where I send everybody back to their higher self at the end, like releasing the need to be right, releasing how they experienced me and the angels in the meditation, releasing expectations, right? Like that's what and then I had to release like wanting to know what everybody thought and felt afterward, right? Because one of the workers was like, oh, they were saying this and they were saying that, and I could feel like I wanted to know what everybody said, what everybody felt, and I was like, no, my angels, my soul was like, no, release that, right? Release. It's only my ego. It's like still a part of me that wants validation that I did a good job, right? Validation that I had an impact. Even though we have a closing circle and everybody said one word and it was so beautiful and everybody felt amazing. Like I knew they felt amazing, but I still had this like part of me that like wanted, right? That outer validation. And my soul was like, no, that's going to block you. So I had to release that too. So that's what I needed to release. And I think sometimes when I share personal examples, it's helpful for you. So let me know if that resonated. And then, right, we're talking about ingredients of clarity. So simplify, right? Simplify the process, the step, the intention. Then release the unnecessary. And your soul knows what you need to release to get clear. And then sacred. Return to the sacred. So remember, clarity is not perfection. We're not trying to be perfect. We're not trying, right? Returning to the sacred means, I am whole. I am pure. I am love. My core is love. My heart is love. My soul is love. Because I was thinking, I'm like, what is, I know I say sacred all the time, but I was like, well, how am I defining that? Well, in my book, when I think about sacred, I think about devotion. And when I'm talking about devotion, it's not religious. Again, it's not worship. It's not perfection. It's none of that. Devotion is aligning with the sacred within you and all around you. It's returning to the sacred. And devotion means to have love, loyalty, and enthusiasm for a person, place, or thing. So think about it. Your angels are devoted to you, right? They're devoted to your clarity. They're devoted to you returning to the sacred. They're devoted to you releasing the unnecessary. They're devoted to you simplifying. Simple. I was thinking, like, should I share this one thing? Okay. So those are the ingredients of clarity. So how can we activate? How can we like easily and simply activate this? I'm going to give you a tool that you can use right now to activate clarity inside of yourself. And I would love feedback for those of you who are here live. Those of you who are going to listen to this replay, I've been taking my YouTube lives and putting them, my Facebook lives and putting them on YouTube. So you can also find them there if like somebody's not on, if you want to share this with somebody and they're not on social media, you can direct them to the YouTube video. Okay. So my next alchemist workshop, there's still time to become an alchemist. Right now we have 22 members, which is so exciting in the Angelic Alchemist membership. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up. You know, thank you for your willingness, right? Your openness to activating the calm, clear, confident you and allowing me to be your guide on that journey. I'm so excited. The first class was amazing. There's still time to get that replay. The next class coming up is on Wednesday, April 8th. It's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's called Clarity, the Alchemy of Devotion. We're going to talk about what the ingredients of clarity. And I'm going to, in the membership, I'm sharing personal stories of how I've gotten to my next level of clarity, right? There's a teaching and a story and they're woven together. So we're going to talk about the ingredients of clarity. And then we're going to talk about the power of the magical mantra. And I'm going to share that magical mantra here with you. Why? Because I know it works and I want to keep sharing it. And then understand that in the workshop itself, I'm going to unpack every line, every word of that magical mantra and slow it down so that you can receive your next level of clarity. And then we're going to have an activation with Archangel Michael. So every workshop across the whole year is going to have a teaching, a simple tool, and an activation. To what? Why are we doing all this, right? To become the calm, clear, confident you. To get the gems, right? To take all of that heaviness in your brain, the heaviness in your heart, the heaviness in your gut, right? The lead, and turn it into spiritual gold so that you're glowing from the inside out, right? So that you're actually clear on your next right step and maybe even several steps ahead of that, right? Clarity is gold. Clarity is the gold, right? So all that information is on my website. There's also a Facebook invitation. So JillKempnerHealing.com. You can sign up for my newsletter there. You can sign up for the workshop there. There's still time to join the Angelic Alchemist membership. The single class, the standalone workshop is $44. The entire year is $222 for an entire year of monthly healing activations. I would love for you to be part of this amazing growing group. And just DM me for details. Okay, so the magical mantra. I want you to put your hands on your heart. I want you to take a cleansing breath in and out. And we're going to have our intention be clarity, because that's what we want, right? This video is about clarity, the ingredients of clarity, which is simplify, release, and return to the sacred. To step into your next level of clarity. And you can say this either silently or out loud. I am devoted to receiving love and clarity from my angels. And then just breathe. Let the mantra reverberate inside of your mind, inside of your heart, beautiful, inside of your roots. Let yourself truly receive angelic love, angelic clarity. And yeah, and so it is. So thank you so much for taking the time to like, share, comment. I'm so grateful for each of you. I'm grateful for the 22 alchemists who have said yes so far. And we are welcoming more members so the final day to enroll as a founding member in the spring session is May 15th. So you have time, right? There's 2 more workshops, standalone workshops. And the next one is Wednesday, April 8th. All the rest of that's on my website. If you're like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. Like, wait, what is it? Like, what are we doing? All that information's on my website, but I'm also happy to set up a chat with you. I'm happy to DM with you to help you understand the power and potency of this work. But ultimately, my ultimate job is to activate the calm, clear, confident you. So you show up as your soul self in everything you're doing. So you're embodying your soul's calm in your heart, your soul's clarity in your mind, and your soul's confidence in your belly. And that you walk away from every class with a gem. And if you don't have that gem yet, you know you have the formula to get there. And when you're devoted to it and you practice it over and over again, you will get that gem. Okay. I hope this resonated with you. I'm so grateful for each of you. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day and week, and we'll talk soon. Lots of love. Bye.